Hi, Virgos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides about the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings? Where is this connection headed? What is it that spirit has for you? So let's call in our spirit guides and angels now. Let's see what they have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, please share with me from my Virgo. What do you have for us? Person on our mind, thoughts and feelings. What is going on around this connection? I am listening for you now. When we connect sexually, sometimes it's so intense I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. Do you have a runner? Oh boy, is this person struggling with this is intense. Okay. Let's see where this is going. You know, do people run because it's good? Yes. And that's the part we don't understand. Like, it's good, it's exciting, it's fun. Where are you going? You know, it's like they, take off. I have so many fantasies to play out with you. When can we begin? So definitely doing some daydreaming. I've been hurt so badly before. I'm afraid of the damage you could do. I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. This person is starting to fall hard. Okay. It's realizing that I'm falling hard for you. And I'm struggling with, of course, I don't want to get hurt. And I'm realizing that I can't imagine losing you. So I hope that this person doesn't push this away. I've replayed all our conversations and times together, and I'm so sorry for always holding back with you. So maybe they realize that they have a tendency to pull back. Sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappeared, but I can't let go. Okay. And it was love at first sight and my first true love. Nobody can take that away from us. So this could be the first time they've ever fallen this hard. Okay. Even I don't care how old they are. They could admit that I've never loved anybody the way I've loved you, or I've never been this kind of crazy in love with somebody. And that really scares me. Like, what is it about you that's so special? So, there's always that one person that comes along in our lifetime that makes us feel like we're nuts. And I don't know why, but there's definitely people that can do it. Some of us are lucky enough to have it, happen more than once in our lifetime, but falling in love and just loving somebody is two totally different things. And this person could be falling in love for the first time. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have a Chariot. This came into me as I feel like you're a gift. I feel like you've just been like the heavens opened up and the heavens handed you to me. So they see you as strong. They see you as independent and sexy and strong and probably the whole package, I mean, more than the package, better than they could have imagined. And right now they do want to move forward with this. I feel like the only thing that they're afraid of is they're afraid probably that they're going to, blow it, or their emotions are going to get that they can't express themselves, or they feel like they can't give you what you need because you are so secure. So they could feel a little intimidated by you. So there's a little bit of that. And I know that's maybe it's just intimidated because you know what you want. And they struggle with that. They struggle with, I have a hard time seeing my future. I have a hard time seeing a path with somebody in my future. Whereas you may feel confident with those things. I have an Eight of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. No denying the passion. None whatsoever. A Six of Cups. And I have a Page of Cups. I feel like there's an understanding that either we just love each other. Okay, it's this kind of like, let's not put some, labels on this just yet. Let's just love each other and see where it goes, because you could be feeling this person has a tendency to run as soon as they get deeper and deeper emotions. So maybe you're smart. Maybe you say to them, whatever works for you, I'm okay with. If you want to be with me, 4 days a week, that's fine. If you want to stay with me, 2 days a week. So you may be just kind of feeling them out, but you could be really, really secure with what it is that works, and kind of allowing them to get used to these feelings so that they don't feel like there's something wrong because they feel so out of control emotionally. Let's get some initials. I think they're falling in love for the first time. I have the letter M. I have an A. I have an H. I have a B. I have an F. I have a G. I have a W. A U. An S. An R. I have a P. And I have a K. And let's get some first letters and second letters of maybe the first name or the last name. And this could be on either side. Any of these can be on either side. So let's see what we have. I have an EM, ZA, GO, JE, HA, RO, LI, another EM, CH, SU, and let's get one more, LO. Okay, so that could be connecting you guys. And Spirit, what sign could they be? Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have a Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, and I have a Leo today. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? I have a feeling this person is struggling more with, I'm totally into you, and maybe they are having that fear of, what if you decided you didn't want this anymore and I gave you my heart? You can't prevent yourself from being hurt. You can't prevent yourself from falling in love. And there's always that person out there who says, well, I'm not going to get hurt this time. You either fall in love with somebody or you don't. You can't, even if you try to fall in love with somebody, if you're not supposed to be in love with that person, you're not going to fall in love. You can't try to fall in love with somebody. It either happens or it doesn't. It's chemistry. It's our souls connecting. It's communication. It's a lot of different things have to kind of work together in unison. So you can't make yourself fall in love, and you can't prevent yourself from being hurt. So, you got to kind of let the emotions flow. It's really, here's the effort. Here's the flow. Beautiful. I have a family, wanting a family, sharing a family together. Maybe somebody has a child already. That's important. I have them healing. I have some old wounds. They're stitched up, but those wounds are there and I remember them, and that's okay. We all do. You balance me. I feel connected to you like never before. There could be this gorgeous sense of we're yin and yang energy, that we're really working together. This kind of, I've never felt so at home, or I've never felt so complete with you, with somebody. Support, hold my hand, take my hand. I like this feeling of always hand in hand. I don't know why, but it's always a good sign for me that somebody, there's definitely a connection here. There's definitely take my hand. Passion. Okay, take my hand. And look at this door at the bottom, like, let's do this. It's a sense of let's see where this door takes us. Let's see where this possibility takes us. I feel like one of you is more grounded and secure about the relationship unfolding, and the other one's a little bit more emotional because they could be feelings that are overwhelming to them and they just haven't felt this way. I've never felt this way about anybody before, and I feel like it's not confusing them, it's surprising them more than anything because they've had other relationships. They might have even had long-term relationships, but again, sometimes somebody comes along and it blows your mind because you're like, I've had other relationships, but I've never been crazy in love before. And you kind of question yourself. So that could be going on. I'm just going to go with this crazy in love. Spirit, please share with me. I have an Emperor. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have a Moon. And I have a Tower. So there's a sense of I want to build on this, but if I build on it, will you walk away? Will I get hurt? It's kind of it's what everybody goes through when they fall in love. I don't think it's anything out of the norm. I feel like it's always the I don't want to lose you energy. Here's a Devil and a Tower, I would say the only thing that could happen in this connection that this Emperor would walk away from is if you ever lied to them or you deceived them. Otherwise, I feel like they really are going to be loyal and faithful to you. I have they see themselves as happy with you. Thank you, Spirit. After an ending, maybe this came into their life after an ending. I have an Empress energy. I see this as could be a family. I could see us having a family together. I also feel like I've started over. I've gone through a lot. So I started over. And maybe you're coming into my life at just the right time. There's a sense of the timing works for some reason. I have a Knight of Swords and I have a Six of Cups at the bottom of my deck. So I feel like I don't want to walk away from this. I feel like I'm going to push through my fears. I feel like I'm going to believe that this is meant to be. And I'm going to kind of get over that something bad's going to happen. Maybe I'll calm down. Maybe I'll accept this love and just go for it. So I think you've got this person in a good way, just kind of wrapped around your finger. And it's, they might be surprised by that. I've never allowed somebody to do that to me before. I'm feeling they're feeling, because they're falling for you, they're feeling very vulnerable. And maybe they're not sharing that part with you that, my heart is at stake, right? And that part is what's kind of going around in their head, that I could really get hurt by you. So, but vice versa. So could you, we both. I'm not going anywhere. I would say that one of you has to be consistent with keep telling this person I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Keep telling this person, I want to be in this as much as you want to be in this. I want to be with you as much as you want to be with me. That will really help this connection, because whoever's kind of having a hard time with the emotions they've never had before, they need to hear that this is real over and over again. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. Maybe I'm seeing you as a soulmate. Maybe I'm seeing, I've heard about soulmates, but I didn't know they existed. I heard about twin flames, but I didn't know they existed. I want to have a baby. Maybe this person sees you as their empress, wants to start a family with you. For some of you that would love to have a family. I'm speechless because I honestly don't know what to say to you, because How, sometimes I love you, you feel like it's not enough. You're so in love with somebody. It's like, what can I say outside of I love you? Like, is there something deeper than that? So that could be going on. Love at first sight. I do believe that. I feel like you blew their mind. Okay. And they are really struggling with, I've never felt this way before. And they're very, very vulnerable because of that. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below, claim it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels, and I'll put the links to those in the description below for some additional love messages. I hope you enjoyed this reading today, and we'll see you all again real soon.